Has anybody else ordered Father Rocky's free book from Relevant Radio? Just saying, I did. It took forever to get here. I will not lie about that. So, in the package, of course, is a little envelope should I want to donate. But here's my free book. I have been dying to get this, just because he built up my curiosity, and then it never came and never came. Mary at the Crossroads of History by Reverend Francis J. Hoffman, JCD, and I think that is Father Rocky. It took me forever to figure out because his nickname doesn't really jump out at you. So, a lot of times I like to look at who reviewed the book. The first one is from Scott Hahn, then Mike Aquila, Drew Mariani, and the Reverend Peter Arminio. I don't know the last one, and he is apparently contributor to the Inner Life on Relevant Radio. But I do know the first three, and they have quite glowing recommendations here. Ooh, it's one of those velvety books again. I don't really know how they make the velvety covers, but and it does say Relevant Radio from 2020. So the publisher is actually Relevant Radio. That is so interesting. Scripture texts are again used from the New American Bible. It is dedicated to Saint Joseph. The contents, the foreword is called The Inflection Point. Then the Millennium Game, in the beginning, Mother of God, Mother of the Church, the Confrontation in Spain, the Flowering of Christendom, Meeting of the Worlds, the Battle for Christendom, the Century of Fatima, the Battle for Life, and Relevant Radio's part in it, what we can do with Our Lady's help, some sources about the author, and about Relevant Radio. So I'll read you just a tiny bit from the beginning of the foreword. The idea for the book began on December 31st, 1999, while driving across Nebraska, but now it's 20 years later, and we're at an inflection point in history, and it is time to write this book. If you're mathematically inclined, you may actually remember hearing about inflection points in calculus class. In calculus, an inflection point is the point where a curve changes from convex to concave. So an inflection point in history is a point where things are about to change, for the better or the worse. An inflection point is a point where we can do something to change history. And I'm going to tell you a little secret that not many people know. I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to read the book. Okay. The Millennium Game. Where were you on December 31st, 1999? As I wrote a few pages ago, the idea for the book began that afternoon while driving across Nebraska. If you were old enough to remember it all, you remember the date. It was Y2K. Does anyone remember Y2K? You were probably a bit apprehensive about what might happen to the power grid in America when the clock struck midnight at January 1st, 2000. The print's not terribly big. There's decent margins for taking notes, though. Just pretty straightforward chapters. Decent amount of subheadings to help you out. Footnotes. Yay, my friend, I just got done doing another book preview. Yep, footnotes. Yay, he does break down some lists for us. Ooh, Our Lady of the Pillar. We were just talking about Our Lady of the Pillar in my evening prayer group. Yay. Okay. So that's kind of fun that's in there. That reminds me of my dear friend Maria, who had a strong devotion to Our Lady of Pillar. Pretty straightforward looking book. No pictures. If you're looking for pictures in this one, it's not going to happen. Just in a simple list of sources at the back. Tiny little bit about Father Rocky. Tiny little bit of Relevant Radio. It's not obsessive. And then does tell you a bit again about their memorare. I can't say that. Memorare. Drive that they're having. Relevant Radio has been having a drive to pray the memoirs for the end of abortion, and this was the count at the time that the book went to publishing. So we're working on it there. It says once you've accumulated 100, whether you've said them all or friends and neighbors have, you go on there and track it on Relevant Radio. You can enter it in there. That is at www.relevantradio.com/mom. And you can add that. That's lovely. That is a lovely way to end it. Beautiful book. I am excited. Sorry, logo there. I am excited to read this one as well. So just a short little book overview today. God bless, friends. Bye. Hi, friends. That book overview was just too short. So I have Another package here. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It's not a book at all, but I will just share with you super quick. We got a bunch of these. If you've ever seen me take a sip of drink, it's normally from a big Yeti cup. My office, since my husband's been home, I've moved my office to the screened-in porch, and so I'm out here. It's hot. I won't lie. There's a fan on me, but it's still hot. So I've been getting Yeti straws. They were all out in the store. So why I got the Yeti with the straw lid is because dentists have actually been really talking about lately how acidic people's drinks are. And even like tea, black tea is fairly acidic. So I'm so magnanimous. If I'm making tea at home, I'm trying to make green or white tea, which has a lot less acid in it, and so to help my teeth. But they've also said if you must drink something acidic, like in my family, kidney stones run in women after a certain age, and we've been encouraged to drink lemon water. And so if you're in that category, drinking it with a straw is apparently better. It gets that, acid past your teeth. And so I'd asked my husband to buy me some of those. Oh, that's awkward. He was supposed to have gotten me a new cup too. I was going to show you the new cup. And then here's the lid he got for his drink. Because if he ever goes back to work, he wants to take hot coffee. Because they won't be able to share coffee. I was going to show you my cute new cup. Oh well. It's not here, but I have 3 straws. If your stores are out of straws, you can order them online. I mean, it's COVID times, folks, right? You gotta roll with it. God bless.